first made a video around Forza Horizon 6, I looked at the Ferrari F50, hoping to purchase it, a real dream car, and of course, since I was just starting the game, did not have sufficient dough. Well, we have been in the kitchen baking, and the dough is ready. That was a terrible metaphor, joke, I don't know. But I have the required funds to purchase the F50. Got a variety of Ferraris for sale here, but we're interested in their 90s supercar, the flagship Ferrari of the 90s. Here it is for a mere 4.5 million credits, which we are prepared to fork over. See what liveries are here, but I want to go solid color. Just curious about what people have done here. Having a look. But I want to do the solid color, of course. Classic Ferrari red. Here's like a burgundy, which I don't think I've ever seen one in that color. Yellow, it's really not my thing. Just never been that much of a fan, although something like the Diablo kind of makes sense in yellow. It's often seen in that color. I don't know, certain associations, I guess. But I think I am most interested in going all black for this. Red is iconic, but this looks so cool in black. Burgundy would be the outsider choice. Pretty cool. But we could go with something crazy, custom color. A weird sherbet green, lime green, baby blue or blue. It's like a Bugatti blue. EB110, awesome car. More dark shade here, more royal blue vibe. Interesting. Purple. That would be a real statement to drive a purple F50. Or a pink, got like Mary Kay, Barbie on it. Metallic flake, pretty cool. How about that? Gold tinted metallic glitter. You can see I'm currently in the TVR Cerberus Speed 12. TVR was really into those like duotone paints or multi-tones, changing colors in the light. They really ought to offer a hypercolor version, changing with the temperatures, but let's focus on good stuff and go with the black option here. Alright, we will hop into our vehicle here, looking good, super sharp. Let's pop inside of this so we can see the interior. Climb driver's seat, classic 3-spoke wheel, the fairly iconic gated shifter of Ferraris. The reviewers always used to complain that it was slowing down their shifts, but I was in all the Ferraris for a long time. Fire this up. I forget it has kind of the digital illuminated gauges there. Pretty cool. Fine place to be to drive around at high speed. And let's pop back out here and maybe open up the engine bay to see. Can see that V12 there. See the suspension components there. Air intakes on the top. Impressive motor. Having a look here. It's pretty cool. See from the side here, there's that gearbox mounted there. And you can see that back panel. They've done a really detailed modeling job that it's like a mesh, like a hard plastic mesh. So you can see through it. From the outside on the road, it might look like solid black plastic, but it's actually that kind of molded mesh pattern. So yeah, they're able to see through it. Say 4.7 liter naturally aspirated V12, developed from the 1990 Formula One car. No useful frunk there, just those fans. And produced a little over 500 horsepower. So before the absurd horsepower numbers of the 21st century. 6-speed manual, as we saw on the shifter there. It was good for 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds, about 3.8. And ran the quarter mile in 12.1 seconds, which is the only number that matters. Put on the driving gloves. Alright, so let's get on the road and go for a drive now that we've acquired this sensational automobile. Very excited about this. Just gonna go ahead and plot a course here. No particular destination in mind. Just want to get on the road in this thing and enjoy this brand new, beautiful black Ferrari F50. Get a view of it there. A huge integrated spoiler. Super cool supercar. Nice to get out on the roads of Japan in this thing. We're just gonna take it for a spin. No particular goal, just enjoy a fine piece of automotive engineering. I have a sense it didn't quite captivate people as much as the F40 did. And then maybe a lot of hype around the Enzo, which I'm not a fan of, that came after the big Ferrari flagship of the early 2000s when they were winning Formula One, dominating really thanks to Schumacher. Oh, that's great. Leave it to the AI and immediately crashes my brand new multi-million-dollar car. Love it. But hey, that's AI for you. Overpromise, underdeliver. Beautiful view towards Fuji there. The morning here. I think it's morning actually. I'm gonna take that back. That's more out to the west. So that means it is sunset. We are heading into the night. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Very happy in my Ferrari. When I first saw this car, I definitely wasn't instant love. I thought it was cool, but those huge ducts on the front hood, it was kind of intense, kind of crazy. It was just a lot, a very outrageous design element. It seemed at the time, but thought it was a cool car and very quickly grew on me. The looks did. So super exciting. You could drive it in Need for Speed 2. I remember that was an early encounter with it. It might be the first game it was in, I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. But just a super cool car. We're out duking it out with the Mitsubishi Montero here in the roads of Japan. Nice to get some good looks and really appreciate it. I don't know about you, but it's very easy jumping between different races. There's lights of Tokyo out there. Jumping between different races and events. Seems like I end up switching cars all the time. Don't always spend a lot of time in a particular car. And that applies for the ones that I would really like to enjoy spending some time in, like this one. So I'll try to make it a point to set aside some time and just drive and enjoy the favorites. Part of the great thing about Horizon games is having that kind of free-form ability to wander the world, great looking map, in the cars that you love. Definitely get caught up in the reward grind sometimes, though of late season rewards have been extremely disappointing. Pretty much all stuff already have, but that's okay. Other things to enjoy here. Making our way down the highway here. And into the tunnel. It's a great environment for a Ferrari V12. Very exciting sounding motor, as Ferrari engines are. And launching out of the tunnel here. And by launching, I mean braking to a stop. Could have had a real Battlestar Galactica moment launching there, but no, instead we hit the end of our journey. But I'm going to map a path back into Tokyo. And don't want to go back the way we came. Let's route ourselves along kind of the coastline here. Again, not a very specific goal here, but I figure enjoy the drive for a bit longer and make our way into the city. There's a parking lot there you can hang out in. We're a bunch of problematic teens. Park and kind of just hang out and enjoy the car. Of course, I say enjoy the drive and then I'm letting AI do the work, but I wanted to take in the sights of the car here. Really get a good look at it. I'm gonna go past the rocket center. Always raunchin' rockets. Or they're always launching rockets, rather. Thought that little Horizon event with the rocket was a little disappointing because you really didn't see much of it. So maybe they could have done something a little different there, but that's okay. It's kind of a cool space to have on the map. Do appreciate it. Classic prancing horse prominent on the rear. This is an era when you can have more minimal branding. Like an iconic logo would do a lot for you. And there's a view of those rockets on the launch pad there. As we're motoring, as the song goes. You know, if you love a car like this, you gotta get it out on the road. Really, use it as it's meant to be used. The pedal down, listen to the engine roar. And we got to our interim stop here, so let's go ahead and input our final destination into the GPS. The Daikoku car meet. That kind of little island in the bay there. Thread the needle here with this traffic. A view of Tokyo as we come into the city. And make our way onto the highway and out to our destination. I need to spend a little more time driving around Tokyo as well. I mentioned my desire for a like ramen and sushi eating mini game. Definitely still feel that strongly. Just kind of want some additional element of, I don't know, the aspects that would make it feel like you're there. After a couple months, I think it feels like maybe a little bit is missing. Overall, a terrific title. I've been pretty completionist about it. Working through a lot of the rewards. So spent a lot of time in it, but it does feel like it needs something a little extra. So I'm curious what will happen with expansions or updates. I feel like something has to be coming to mix it up a little. And maybe more toge races, Feels kind of weird that there's only a small number of them. But let's find our way to this car meet. Find our way to the parking lot. Again, loop around SUV, this time a Mercedes G-Class. Makes sense that the road would be populated with SUVs when I'm driving an F50. But let's go ahead and park. And we can just hang out, take it easy, maybe go find some snacks at the convenience store, some delicious Japanese treats, and just have a good time hanging out. I'm very excited to finally own this 1995 Ferrari F50. Took some work to get the money. Earned plenty of credits along the way, but just went into investments of other cars, spend money to make money, do more races, get more rewards, give into poor impulse control, and just buy cars on the side of the road, that sort of thing. But we made it, we managed it, got the 4.5 million, handed the briefcase over to the dealer, took the cash, and we drove off with this beautiful Ferrari F50. Alright, I'll see you out there. Enjoy your driving, and I hope you have a wonderful